All right, here we have a problem that deals with diffraction grating. It's actually almost the same as a double slit experiment. It's just that here we deal with not just two slits, we deal with 1,000 slits or more. Okay, so how are you going to solve this? Well, simply you're going to use the equation d sine theta equals to n lambda, and d would stand for the distance between two slits. Okay, so how are we going to solve that? So we're just going to use the same value here. See this? But we're going to solve it. D is equals to 1 over 750 times 10 to the third. Okay, that will give you 1.33 times 10 to the negative 6. So this is now going to be the value for a single, two slits in distance between them. 1.33 times 10 to the negative 6. Now, how are we going to determine the value of n? N is the number of order or number of bright fringes that you could see within 180 degrees. Okay? Now, of course, we count it as on top and on the bottom, so that's 90 degrees each. Okay, that's why it equals to 180. So it's like this. What are the number of orders here? Number of bright fringes and bright fringes as well. So if you identify that the number of bright fringes is 3 here, it's also going to be 3 here as well. Okay? So here you're asked for the number of order, n. How are you going to solve that? Are we given here any values? Determine the maximum value of n. Okay, determine the maximum value of n. Okay, so if the equation is d sine theta equals to n lambda, as I mentioned, the max that you could get is around 90, right? As per my drawing earlier. So that's gonna be now 1 point, or let's just make the n first the equation. So that gives you n equals to d sine theta all over lambda. Okay, that leads to 1.33 times 10 to the negative 6 multiplied by sine. The angle should be 90 because that's the max value. All over the wavelength, which is 590 times 10 to the negative 9. Okay, let's solve that. 1.33 times 10 to the negative 6 times sine 90 all over 590 times 10 to the negative 9. You'll be getting around a value of 2.25. Of course, you cannot go beyond 2 given that it's already max for 90. So this will be a value of 2. Okay? That's how you answer this question.